this is GameWizard001. Give me a moment here, I just got to get my comments up. I don't think I'll have too many people commenting today. It is Monday after all. But I don't care. I'm going to do this anyway. Okay, there we go. So, as you can see behind me, this thing, this is the entrance to the DLC. The moment I went through Seath's place and got this thing, the broken pendant, that is when this thing appeared. Powerful magic can be sent from this ancient stone, yet men of this time can neither manipulate nor sense its power, which has a distinct air consisting both of reverence and nostalgia. Mine appears to originate from Ulasil. So, yeah, so you basically have to kill the Hydra to just get to this point. You have to then kill the crystal golem that is holding Dusk, the princess lady, who will then be summonable there on the beach. You then have to go to Seath's place, but before you can even do that, you have to get the Lord Vessel. It's like, just all, what am I to do, what am I to do? So yeah, if you basically want to do the Cath thing, you get the Dark Hand doodad. You pretty much have to go through Sif first, but if you don't want to do that at all, and you feel you got everything you wanted to, then second playthrough you just basically go through all the crap, get the DLC activated, go to the Four Kings last, because you basically would do the DLC Four Kings and then all that stuff, so you get the extra cutscene for Sif, or I should say the altered original cutscene, because Sif will recognize you because you went here into the past where she existed as a young little puppy. So let's do this. Now you can kind of tell somewhat from this little glowing orb of black doom. Also this. It deals with the dark, more specifically the abyss. Because unlike in other mythologies and themes that deal with light and dark, darkness is a physical thing in this world. It has weight and density and mass. Yes, I definitely would want to go human and kindle this bitch. Yep, I forgot to give that thing. Hang on. Thankfully, for whatever reason, bonfires will let me just go here. If not, there's the DLC entrance, so it's fine. But essentially after this, I have done everything, and then I can just basically go into... well, not everything. There's one or two other things I will be doing. Where am I going? Let's do Estus Flask. So I got +5. Do you say anything new?
Forgive me, I am impure.
Yeah. So, last stream I killed Gwendolyn. I killed the Firekeeper lady with the bronze armor. I finished Onionbro's quest, and I killed Logan, as well as the douchebag around that used to stand here, because he didn't freaking go to the goddamn Sense Fortress like he was supposed to. He did everything I could to prompt him to do it, but he didn't do it. So I think that was all the extra incidental stuff. I mean, the only thing really left is if I want to, you know, have him die, just basically tell him, hey, Quaylana's down there. Go see her, and he does go down there, except he doesn't find her, because he's, you know, weak as far as pyromancer goes, at least weak enough that he can't see her. and he goes hollow. Or maybe he does find her and he still goes hollow. I don't know. Either way, telling him where she is and where I found my cool pyromancy stuff is, you know, basically going to murder him. Oh, actually, one other thing. I'm going to go find Rickard. So might as well give him the embers for sorcery. So actually, maybe that will help me upgrade some of my stuff. So bear with me a moment. I forgot all these kinds of things. I've been gone a few days, if anybody's ever noticed. I was at a wedding, and the road trip there was like 6 hours away, so just there. So my mind's a little scattered, if you can't tell. It's alright. I'm planning to do a lengthy stream today anyway.
Hey, hang on. That's a sorcery ember, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it certainly is. First I've seen since my banishment from Vinheim.
Oh.
What do you say, friend? Mind giving that to me?
Yes.
This is no man's land. I'm the only one who could handle it anyway.
To be fair, you're the only sorcerer left. I know of that.
Yes.
Yes.
As you should. I won't disappoint you. I'm taskless no longer.
Neat. Okay, can I reinforce? Nope. Why can't I reinforce the catalyst? That's weird.
What? There's nothing. We're both cursed. Goodbye then. Keep your... You really...
Yeah, I'm sure I help you with the Nani.
Hey, hang on. Is that... Oh, I'm sorry. We at Vinheim don't deal in shoddy, and perhaps you should try an old smith. Come back soon. Smithing, don't let me...
Wait, which one is he talking about? Crystal Ember. Oh! Wow, really? Ember required for weapon ascension. Crystal Ember created by Seetha Scale is handled only by the giant gods blacksmiths. Sends +10 standard weapon to crystal weapon. Crystal weapons can be reinforced +5. Riddle and cannot be repaired once broken. So this is a piece of shit one, really. I mean, yeah, I could make a crystal weapon just to, you know.
Ah, what weapons have you brought?
Except this asshole doesn't. Huh, I just realized I could actually bring this thing up higher. Oh, well, I need it, probably. Actually, now that I think about it.
Goodbye then. Keep your head up, you really...
Yeah, shut the hell up, Rickard. Okay, I got a couple extra souls I could hopefully get. Yay! That's enough.
Ah, have you made...
Yes, I got shit, don't worry. Okay.
Goodbye then.
Yeah, shut the fuck
You really...
Actually, do you sell anything worth...
What?
You sell nothing worth having.
Come
Okay.
back soon.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. Now I'm done here. Let's move on. Oh, and there is a reason why I'm wearing the outfit I'm wearing. Most of this has to do with poison resistance, because the first thing I'm going to do in the DLC is fight something, and it's going to be a huge pain in the ass. Actually, if I remember right, it deals with this, so might as well have that up front. So yeah, I have the poison bite ring and these things, which helps with poison resist, although yeah, I'm gonna need this because yes, I could just wear this, which would increase my poison resist up quite a bit. Actually, quite a bit, actually, from what I see. Yep, we'll go with this. Most because this mask here increases my equip load a bit more, so I can wear more stuff. I can be able to roll better. Okay, so I think that's everything. Yes. Sanctuary Garden, that's where we need to go. Oh, and I've done a bit of leveling up to be able to use Crystal Soul Spear and homing Crystal Soul Mass. Magic. So the only thing I need to then try to get up to is about 50, and I'm at 44, so it shouldn't be. So basically, any level I'm investing in now is going to be intelligence to get up to 50. After that, I can just over long periods of time just invest in other things. But basically, my spread right now is pretty decent. I mean, I would like it to be like at least 30 for everything, but you know that would take goddamn forever. And this. Yeah, it's basically like what Seath did in this fight, except without the toxic part. So, let's see what else I could use here. I don't need this stuff. This is basically if I want partial invisibility. And I already have that with the fog ring. So yeah, let's go with fog control. 'Cause that's actually pretty good. Yeah, 'cause a lot of these spells are like, you know, things I could just supplement with a ring. But yeah, let's go with homing crystal soul mass. I wonder if this will. Okay, that's not great. Okay, so it doesn't really do much in that terms. But I'm gonna go with this. This should be fine. Oh, that's right, it does lightning. Shit. 50%, 65. Damn it. I forgot he does lightning damage as well as poison. Fuck. Shit. Alright, no, let's just do it. Let's just see how it goes. That. Oh, you asshole. Quite a bit of damage to this guy. Get him there. Wow. Just fucking wow. Well, how do? Actually, I think taking his tail off would negate the whole thing with poison, so yeah, definitely gonna need that. I need that, so fucking forgot where I can get the Thunderbite ring. Or it's not Thunder Stoneplate ring. Well, this will do for now, so yeah. Okay. Thankfully, I didn't lose any humanity or souls. Well, at least not that much that it would matter. So, lightning. Yeah, good enough. 65% is a hell of a lot better than what I had before. chill. Down so I can just do it. Let's cut it off. There we go. Watch out for that. You're dead. That's right. Humanity. So, I wonder if this is a familiar place or not. Oh shit, that's a lot of souls. Alright, so, got a couple things to look at now. Oh, nope, not in there. Okay, Guardian Soul. Soul of the White-Winged Lion Sanctuary Watchkeeper, that's a mouthful, who dreaded the spread of the abyss. The Guardian exhibited traits of several animals other than lions, suggesting there was no ordinary beast, but rather closer to the beings known as demons. So he's not quite a demon, but he's close. And then there's the weapon he gave, which is Guardian Tail. Sliced tail of the Sanctuary Guardian. This flexible, spiked, and highly poisonous tail would make a rather obnoxious weapon. Well, yeah, because it does, I think, poison, toxic damage. I don't know if it increases when you upgrade it, but either way, yeah, that would definitely be obnoxious. Now I don't need this anymore, I just need normal armor, And yeah, probably that. Although it's dark, so it's... No, let's just go with it anyway. Who knows? It might... It's too heavy. Oh, that's not that bad. Actually, let's lighten the load. Seriously? Still the same. Even with that on? Damn. That's weird. Alright, let's go with... Works for me. Oh, I have quite a bit. Oh, I need 4 for this one. Because Sanctuary. I'll talk to you in a moment, big giant mushroom lady. Lit. Humanity. It's hollowing, not humanity. Now I start kindling this thing. Yeah, that's one thing again. If you have humanity to spare, always, always, always kindle these bonfires to as high as you can. Because other than Covenant stuff, that's literally all it's for. It has other benefits, but that's the main thing you should, invest in.
Well, look at this one. From what faraway age hast thou come? Thy scent is very human indeed, but not intolerable. Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness, but Princess Dusk is here no longer, snatched away by that horrifying primeval human. And so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the savior?
Oh, yes.
Thank you. I am Elizabeth, guardian of this sanctuary. Something of a godmother to Princess Dusk. I shall assist thee to my utmost, for I am one with the sorceries of Ulasil.
So, if you haven't noticed with the way Seath does things is, he used sorcery and then created abominations. Ulasil uses sorcery and creates, cool, kind, godmotherly mushroom people. Probably among a few other things, but their sorceries are a little unique. Probably just buy this thing. Magic. It doesn't really do as much. I think I actually have this in my thing. I'm gonna grab some repair powder. I think 3 is more than enough. I have a spell that can do this thing, but just in case.
Thou shalt see further on. An abyss was begat of the ancient beast, and threatens to swallow the whole of Ulasil. Knight Artorias came to stop this, but such a hero has nary a murmur of dark. Without doubt he will be swallowed by the abyss, overcome by its utter blackness. Indeed, the abyss may be unstoppable. Still, I have faith that Princess Dusk may be rescued yet. Thou shalt see further on. An abyss was night without end.
Okay, so...
May the flames guide thee.
Okay, so... Oh, geez, God, that got close. But, anyway, to kind of summarize what she just said, this whole place is basically like New Londo with the 4 kings. It is being swallowed by the abyss because Darkstalker Kath, the frickin' giant primordial serpent dude, at the bottom of the thing where the four kings were fought. He came here too, convinced them to awaken Manus, the primeval man. Or primeval man, yes. Except when they did so, he went crazy. Started spewing out, you know, abyss, and just started swallowing this place. Hang on, I gotta take a call. That I thought it was a call I was expecting, but it was not. But where was I? Oh, yes. So they basically woke up Manus. He went crazy, started spewing out abyss and swallowing this place. And Knight Artorias, the, you know, big, giant, super hero of this age, or of really any age, went to fight it. He's the reason why, New Londo was flooded, because he basically had that happen first, convinced the dude in the red armor stuff to him and a few other guys to flood New Londo and keep the Dark at bay. That was the only way to keep the Dark race from destroying everything, because they were just bad shit, essentially. And then Ulasil started showing problems as well. So Kath has done at least 2 places where he basically fucked them over, convincing them that, you know, the dark soul of man is the real, you know, path to greatness and blah 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 blah. So he convinced them to do stuff that they shouldn't have. However, even though his side, you know, he is telling the truth that I'm being lied to about, you know, Gwyn and keeping the, you know, succeeding him and all that stuff. He's not exactly being completely truthful either, because he's painting a picture like it's supposed to be glorious, being, you know, the true path of man, the new dark age, the dark lord of man, blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, this is the result of what happens when you do the dark, you know, the dark lord of man in the dark age, or the age of dark, whatever you want to describe it. Okay, so those guys are not fun. So I'm going to be putting on this stuff. Because these are basically like stick men created by like, and actually this is like where Alvina, the cat lady, and the Forest Hunter Covenant and all that stuff, like when I'm going through the forest and going to Grave of Artorias and fighting Sith. This is that place. This is all in the past. We got transported backwards in time. I'm just trying to see if I can sneak up on these assholes. I can. Excellent. What do you drop? Purple moss. Excellent. Oh, these are like the first iteration of those, like, sort of plant men that I came across, you know, in the future. Okay, so, I mean, this is actually a decent grinding spot, but it is very confusing the layout because it's hard to see, like, this guy right in front of me, that is a stone giant man, and he is way stronger than the stone giants from before. So, you know, I want to avoid them because I just want, because there's not really a whole lot here, like, you know, reason why to be here. So that's my goal, is to get in there. To get down there and in there. But I have to go a bit of a meandering path. So, if you have the patience, I would suggest doing the Forest Hunter Covenant to get this Ring of Fog. It does, you know, obscure you, kind of gives you a partial invisibility, and then use that ring that makes you quiet. Because then you can get through here a little easier. I think there was something around this building, an item I can get. Right? Nope. Okay. No items. I know there's some items in this place, but you have to, like, go through a bunch of these, like, stick plant guys and quite a number of stone guardians that, you know, unlike the ones originally, they don't do that whole, like, you know, slow you down. They just slam an axe into the ground and do a shockwave thing. So try and, like, you don't want to be too close to them all the time, because otherwise they will fuck you up. Like, that is no joke. Okay, so just trying to see if there's any items around here that I can get or need to get. Doesn't appear so. Thank God for this ring, because it makes me quiet and obscured, so I have to be, like, up close and personal to have them pay attention to me. Which I don't want right now. Just want to see, is there items I can pick up? Doesn't appear so. Ow. Thankfully, they are weak. They don't really give that decent amount of souls. Oh shit, I may have came down to the wrong spot. Thankfully, I can just walk up and over. You know, this DLC is actually not that terribly long. It's no longer than any level you'll come across in the game proper. But it is dense in another way because it has quite a number of things. Like a real fucking dragon. Or at least, you know, slight offshoot, or at least a different evolution of dragon. Because that one is very different. Like, apparently he scares even Gwyn, who, like, you know, him and all of his kin and soldiers, like, you know, went after with a passion. So just hit the damn thing. There we go. Twinkling Titanite. Okay, there's probably a bunch of other stuff, but if you can kind of notice this here, this black sludge, that's Abyss. That is a physical thing. And there's probably a bunch of things I could have done over there, but most of the emphasis I want to bring to is, yeah, there's even like this misty smoke stuff coming out. It's like, that's not good, actually. I think there was there stuff over here? Nope, there wasn't. Okay, moving on then. But yeah, you can kind of see there's like things that just came out and just spewed abyss and dark. Don't know why you're guarding the spot. Whatever. Oh, probably because you can come down here. And there's a thing here. Ah, that's actually a good item. Let's read that real quick. There we go. It does regeneration, but a large medicinal mushroom of Elizabeth, keeper of the sanctuary. Eating this mushroom invigorates the flesh and greatly restores HP for a limited duration. Its dramatic effect can make the difference between a warrior's life and death. So it's literally a piece of herself. Also, you may want to pay attention to the ground, otherwise you're going to fall into a hole and die. I don't think there's a... Yeah, there's no bottom to go to. There's no like, oh look, a hidden path. No, it's death. It's just instant death. Like this. Like me not paying attention. Like I just said. Wow. Okay, well. Let's try that again, shall we? This next bonfire isn't until I get, I believe, yeah, past the next boss fight, which is going to be, whew, that's going to be something, but I do have all these, I can walk through this part. I usually just go the other way because it leads to a shortcut. But if I pay attention, quote unquote, see ahead, I can just kind of skirt past all these guys. Is there a thing there? There probably is a thing. Damn it. But they don't see me, supposedly. Just stop. Don't notice. Guardian leggings. Okay, so pieces of this guy's armor is laid out over the place, but I'll try getting that later. Right now, I just need to get back to where I was before, because that was a lot of souls I will lose if I don't get them back. Oh, I was supposed to come down that thing anyway. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, and like literally right there. That's nice. Okay. Let's try this again, this time without falling to my death. Green helm. Okay. So, it's relatively simple to find all these pieces. It's only 4 in any armor set. Okay, so go this way. Oh, did not notice you were there. Can I sneak? Okay, can't sneak behind you. Oh, and you got bleed on your scissors. That's not good. I really have to be paying attention now. Okay, there's you two. There's a thing there. There's these guys. Wow, you just eat up all my stamina. Wow, you dropped a lot. Okay, there you are. I knew you were here somewhere. Please be the armor. Damn it. Oh, it's still good. Is that? Oh, damn it, is that? Let's find out. Son of a bitch it is. Okay. And there's a thing there too. God damn it. Nope, you don't notice me. Fuck. Don't notice me! Okay, there's another one here. I think I can avoid the Stone Guardian guy pretty easily, but these guys are kind of blending in a little too damn well, if you ask me. There's that one there. The armor. Just want to make sure I'm not falling into a giant ass trap. Okay. So where's... Ah, there we go. This way. Let's just kind of skirt around just to make sure I'm not walking into any guys I don't want to walk into. Yep, just kind of go around. Don't worry about me. Don't. Ah, fuck it. They're just gonna keep worrying about me. The minute they notice you, it's like, that's it. Oh. Our so proud knight. Do I have the whole set? I don't. I'm missing the arms. I think that's probably over this way, isn't it? Or maybe not. Maybe it's over here. Is that a crystal lizard? God damn it, that's a crystal lizard. Shit. I really don't want to fight plant dudes and stone guardian guys. But there's actually a few. God damn it. Alright, let's just try walking around. Let's just try that, see how I do. Doesn't work, it doesn't work, and I'll find a new way of going about. Way. But here, can I jump across like I did before? Doesn't appear so. Fuck. Well, I done goofed. But there is that spot there too. So let's at least get that. See if it's the arm thing. I can leave the other one alone because it's probably a soul or something. Nope, this was a soul. So probably the other one is an item. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, good. They're not noticing me. These dudes are just doing their thing, being gardeners. Which is pretty much why they were made, but, you know. Cool coin, damn it. If they stopped, that nearly gave me a heart attack. It's like, oh shit, did they notice? So where is the... Fuck. Well, whatever. They didn't notice me before, they probably won't notice me now. So if I can do this, next little bit I want to do. Okay, so... down here, all these buildings, this is Ulasil. All of this. So when they're talking about like the lost kingdom of Ulasil that was swallowed by dark, this is the place. Like this is where all the ruins are that were laid across the little forest area in the future. Like mostly it all came down to ruins. So yeah. And of course this is like 1,000 years ago. So 1,000 years of time, a lot of ruins just turn to dust. Or just be torn down by just time and plants reclaiming the place. Actually, I need to bring this thing back up. So this is the next spot. But first, I want to get another thing activated if I think. Yes, this is the one. Or not. Oh no, that's from below. Never mind. Oh, that's right. It's over there. So, this is for the boss, which I don't need this much more, but actually I do. So let's just keep that on for now until I can get some things set up. But this dude. Anybody recalls Longfinger Kirk? He's kind of a guy who, like, you know, invader who popped up quite a number of times. Especially in, like, the Depths and in Izalith and all that stuff. Well, he's kind of this world's equivalent of that, but he's from another place. Because when this DLC was being made, Miyazaki, the guy who basically helped design Dark Souls and Demon Souls and all that stuff, he was also making Bloodborne, and this outfit just screams like there's a potential for Bloodborne and Dark Souls to, like, be in sort of like a shared multiverse, like, because this whole place, like, you know, says like there are people coming from different times and places and stuff like that. So who's to say, you know, a multiverse couldn't exist where there's like a similar kind of thing, except with weird alien interdimensional beings making people go crazy. And this guy's name is Chester.
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past?
Yes.
Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are two of us.
So he just sells some pretty decent items. You know, not great, but not terrible. He sells humanity, quite a number of them actually. But I'm not going to buy any of that. And mosses, and that's it. It's kind of like this world's equivalent of that sewer lady. But he also sells arrows as well. Well, she did too, but she also sold poison and fire arrows as well. But he just sells standard stuff. But, you know, actually, I'll get 2 of those. Just so he doesn't get pissed that I didn't buy anything.
Did you happen across Knight Artorias?
Not yet.
The legendary abyss walker from the old tales. Well, if you haven't, it's just as well. He's a colorless sort, if you ask me.
Riveting.
So, what did that giant mushroom make you do? Not that I care. It's none of my business. I've little to talk about, really. Oh, you know me. What do I know?
So it's kind of a combination of Lautrec, Kirk, and somebody from Bloodborne, basically. Yeah, if you basically just took Lautrec and Kirk, combined them into a person, and put them in Bloodborne, this is what you'd get.
So long.
You know, our futures are murky. Let's best not talk to each other. So, if you haven't noticed already, there's a lot of shortcuts in this place. So this basically brought me back near the entrance where the sanctuary thing was. So if I wanted to go back there, I could now, a little more easily. Which I'm going to do. I want to talk to Elizabeth real quick, just to see if she says anything about him. Plus, I just want to heal up because I don't have enough humanity to, well, actually, I don't have another bonfire nearby, so I want to heal up without using any of my Estus flasks. And because I have all this, these 2 rings on, they won't notice me until I'm, like, literally up close and personal on them. And also, this fog ring is great for PvP and, like, the invader stuff because, you basically get obscured from a long distance, so nobody can find you or see you until you're like up close and personal on them. Like, well, it's not so it's not like, you know, literally up close and personal. It's like a good fair. There's a good distance, like probably about here. So between me and her is probably maybe even a little closer. About here is when I would start appearing on people in people's visual range. So that's how far it obscures. So if I was like on the opposite end, you know, and you were a person like where she is, you wouldn't be able to see me until I'm like really close.
Struggling, are we? If there's anything I can do, never hesitate to ask. Thou art from a time far, far ahead. There are many things I wish to ask, but I know that I must not. The perils of our time are overwhelming enough.
Yup.
Was thine eye glancing hither? Thou needst not hide thy wonder. I am a mushroom, after all. I am.
Okay, she doesn't say anything about Chester. And still nothing. I think she
May the flame
gives something a little more worthwhile after this whole thing's done. Okay, so I basically did all the things I can do to set things up. So, next part is fighting Artorias. And I'll talk a bit about how fucked up this whole thing is. Because, as far as history is concerned, he, fought against the Abyss, died, but he was able to stop it. Like, in the midst of trying to stop the Abyss, he lost his life, but he still managed to stop it from spreading. But as we're about to see, that's not entirely accurate.
Oh, think of anything. So long.
Nah, fuck you. So I don't need these rings on anymore. I need that. Probably that, but definitely need that. I don't know if that actually does anything against what he does. It's not like he does any poison stuff. That's 50% lightning damage reduction? Oh shit. Yeah, let's just stick with that. It's gonna be aggravating. Still doesn't do much, so having that going. 9. 4. Okay. Guess it really only depends on like how much of a defense do I want against him. Probably as much as possible, really. See, now she does offer quite a bit of defense. I do have armor like that on. I won't need that, because that would give me a comparable amount. Oh, let's just go with this combo. It's not going to be great, but hey, it's better than nothing. Oh boy, I'm going to die a lot. Anyway, let's see how this works. So this is Artorias. And he is a badass. Who also just swirls and permeates dark. Also, his left arm is busted. Which is probably good in the long run for me. Because that's his actual sword hand. His left-handed. Busted. So he's fighting me with his offhand. And he's still fucking strong to his head. Keep popping these things. Ow. that's right, he does that. Oh, that's right, I don't... Yeah. I'm learning. Oh, shit, that's a lot of souls. Okay, well... You have anything to say about Artorias? Please say what you do.
Struggling. If there's anything... Not long ago, I had another visitor.
Here we
A
go.
human like thine self, from a faraway time. Only he was dreadfully odious, and I'm afraid that he is still amongst us. He wore a hat and a long black coat.
Yeah. So she's saying long, faraway time, which means far, far flung into the future. And it kind of makes me think, is Bloodborne either A, just from another universe, and he just somehow got here because of the way what Manus did, or that Bloodborne is actually in the future, which, holy shit. And it's part of the same universe, just very, very far in the future, because, you know, this is kind of a more medieval time.
May the flames...
And there were like almost like 1,000 years of just close to 1,000 years where people like, you know, were wearing armor and swords and stuff like that. So it's, you know, in our own history. And when you think about it, the Roman Empire lasted for quite a while. They had, oh wait, I don't want to be in this. I'll be slow as hell, but I don't want to get into any stupid bullshit until I get to the boss. Okay, so homing soul mass wasn't doing nearly as much damage as I would want it to. So let's try crystal soul spear next, just to see how much damage it does. If I die again, then at least I know it's like, okay, let's just try using my sword. And then once it gets down to a certain point, just start using Crystal Soul Spear and keep your distance. Okay. So, that plus that. Yeah. You have anything new to say?
Oh, for Juniper's sake, put some spring into your step.
Juniper's sake.
So long.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself. Okay, well, let's test run number 2. Thing, nope. Damn it. That's quite a bit, actually. Ow. Okay. Stay the hell away from him. Ow. Wow. Well. This is going to be a long fight. God damn it. Sorry, I missed a call somehow. It's supposed to ring, but it didn't. Message or not? Appears so. Sorry, there's a work buddy of mine who Says he may have found a, well, this was 12 minutes ago. Okay, so if it was something serious, they would have left a message, so. Okay. Back to it. Maybe just, I don't know if I just need lighter armor or something. What? But I need something. That doesn't do shit. As far as difference. Okay, I have like, yeah, I should have more than enough, whatever to. How much is this? Whatever. So, quiet. Alright, let's do this again, shall we? Actually, let me go back, since the Soul Spear thing was doing some serious work. Normal Soul Spear wouldn't do as much, but it probably would do comparable amounts of damage. So let's get that up and going. Magic. I want Crystal Soul Spear and normal Soul Spear. And that, and get me the other. So now I have 8 Soul Spear, 4 Crystal, and the Homing Crystal Soul Mass. So let's do this. Shouldn't wear such heavy armor, but yeah. If it wasn't for the fact that it's like I know I would be overly encumbered, I probably would have worn Havel's armor, but I would really all I would want would be a shield. But I need like 50 strength just to use the damn thing, and my guy's strong, but he's not that strong. Okay, so sorcery, Devil's Ring. All right, round 3. You know what? Let's try wearing lighter armor. Like, I know this is not going to be that great, but it's a hell of a lot better than nothing. Tights. Perfect. Okay. I still would have to avoid like everything, which let's try to get at least some poise. Okay, so I still need. That's really strange. What does this one do? Oh yeah, boosts my health, and this boosts stamina. Recovery. Which will give me at least 9 poise, but also gives me a nicer boost to defense. Damn it. Oh, let's just. No, if we're gonna. Let's just wear that. As much as I want boost to sorcery, I do need as much poise as I can, as well as defense. So, yes, this isn't going to be ideal, but it's a hell of a lot better than nothing. Actually, you know what? Poise just basically means I can take a hit and still do stuff without getting staggered, so let's just see how this works. Okay, I can block the thing. I gotta roll forward, that's how I do that. What? Point blank shot at him. Go. Oh, that's right, he does it straight on. Heal. There we go. Get down. Okay, that's actually not bad. That is not bad at all. Oh, it was a counter, that's why I was able to do so much. Side to side on this guy. Fuck! Forgot my skills. Ow. He does that, he just gets stronger and stronger. Forgot about that. Ow. Oh, fuck off! He just kept slamming and slamming into me. Okay, well, I didn't have the sorcery thing on. Let's see how that does. So right now I'm just experimenting on what I can do. Because I was clearly doing some work with sorcery. And my shield here can, you know, I'm basically going to be rolling slow no matter what, so. This is like the medium roll. Probably should still. I don't know if he's hear me and would move or not, but no, they would definitely try to attack me if I came around here, I think. Okay. So I am not over leveled for this fight, but for a lot of the enemies here I probably am, which is a weird thing to think about. I mean, to be fair though, he does have buffs that just makes him stronger and stronger every time he does that like weird little gather darkness and explode kind of thing. Okay, so we get that, put that back on. Okay, yeah. So, this is basically a medium roll. fat roll will be like, I just, like, am close to being on almost 100% of my equip load limit. Anything over that, because it doesn't prevent you from wearing stuff if you're over the equip load limit. It just means you can't roll or move quickly enough. You are wearing a bunch of stuff to be a tank, to take hits. Okay, so it's right in front of me. I want to get this. Damn it. Can't knock him out of this, but can dodge. I'm doing some work. I am definitely doing work. Ow. Ah, it takes so long to heal. Of attrition kind of a fight. You just have to dodge, attack, dodge, and attack. Like, you can't do repeated attacks or anything like that. It's not that kind of fight. I think I got it. Oh, motherfuck! I almost had it. I probably would have had him dead sooner if I didn't run out of crystal soul spears and stuff like that, because he kept dodging him just a little bit. Oh man, that was close. Whew. Okay, so whew. Well, let's just see. Like, if I'm going to be doing, I don't really want to. Alright, let's just find a really light weapon. Like, what is the, like, this is probably the lightest weapon. Okay, that's great. Okay, they're probably gonna attack me. Just poke, 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 poke. Why the fuck would I want that? Like, the rapier's probably not gonna do shit against him, but if it can, like, if I get in closer or something like that and I can dodge and I'm run out of spells, it'll probably do some work, and this allows me now to roll better. Once he starts popping at least 2 or 3 times with that darkness buff thing, it's like, I have to dodge everything he does, otherwise, yeah, it's just literally murder me in one hit, no matter how.
Fortuna puts.
See anything new? You don't see anything new. Okay.
So long.
Shut the fuck up. Sorry. Okay. Let's try this again. on. Go. Ow. Okay. Hop. Okay, I walked into that. Come on. Heal, 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 heal. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. Ow. Ow! Oh shit. Don't want to do that. Okay, don't roll on the sword side. Fuck. Up. Fuck. God damn it. Fuck! God, it's like always in my face. He's got such reach. God damn it. This is offhand. I think he's designed to be weaker than he normally would have been if he was full power. If he was full power, I'd be fucked. Oh, man. Actually, I don't think this rapier would do shit against him because he's part dark. Oh, damn it, it fell off the ledge. And this rapier just has part dark into it, so it'd probably be weaker attacks against it. But I don't have anything that's really strong that also wouldn't encumber me too much. You know what? At this point, might as well just go big or go home, kind of thing. So I was able to dodge, like, you know, a light skate, you know, on the medium thing here, and I was almost killed him. Second time, he's just like, you know, hitting me with combos and shit like that I'm not like dodging the right way for. Like the second to last one I did great, obviously, but the last one it's like he just changed things up a bit. So let's see if I can do better. Got my souls. Damn it. Fuck, long time. Fuck. I just want to heal, but he's not giving me a chance. Heal. Hop. 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 And heal. Okay. Hop. Pop. Pop. Pop, pop. Boom, hell of a lot better. Okay, I fucked that. Fuck! God, that spamming that roll slam thing, and I don't have enough time to get up. So slow. But this combo's working. Let's just do the fog ring things so I can avoid the other guys. Yeah, I have the sword only for when I run out of sorcery spells to use, but it looks like I could actually kill him with what I have, which is great. So if I do things right, I could actually kill him this time. I do wish I had a second crystal soul spear, because that shit will murder him with 8 hits if I can just do all hits, no misses. Get the crystal soul spear up. Okay, let's do this. Pop. Damn it. Pop. Pop. And pop. Oh, God damn it, I rolled too late. Can I? Yes. Pop. Oh, come on, I rolled just in time. Heal. Pop. Just keep hitting him. Okay, I dodged that. Oh, fuck. Come on. Okay, good. Pop. Pop. On. Yes! Fuck yes! I ran out. I only had this left. That would probably been dangerous as hell. Okay. Whew. Okay. Let's keep going. Holy shit. Oh, that's right. I have this shit. I don't need to go in here, but purple part. What? The fuck is that? Purple Coward's Crystal. Oh, this is for the stadium or Coliseum thing. Victory in this battle once led to ancient Anor Londo, but even in the absence of its overseer, capitulation is a disgrace. In the name of a warrior's honor, do not quickly resort to use of this crystal. Oh, so if I do this, this is how I can get out of the thing. But, yeah. So, Soul of Knight Artorias, victim of the Abyss. Soul of Lord Gwyn's knight, Artorias, who was consumed by the Abyss. The legend that Artorias repelled the Abyss once, only told half of the story. It seems that he was defeated and his honor preserved by some unsung hero who is the true victor of the Abyss. In other words, you're the... Basically, they all think that whatever I did, or will do, This is battle's timed. At the end, the winner dons a great crown. Earn consecutive wins to be etched in the plaque of legends. The warrior with the most kills receives a great crown. With equal kills, all warriors receive tiny crowns to draw. Sit at a blue bonfire to set a number of combatants and search for a match. Win streak resets to 0 if player leaves the gazebo. Duels are 1v1, team battles are 2v2 or 3 versus 3, and deathmatch have 4 or 6 participants, meaning we're all... Wow. Battle systems only available online. No shit. And I can't go up there yet. So yeah. Holy shit. So this is actually the last bonfire. I have 3 humanity. Shit. Well, to be fair though, I will be getting more later. So I'll only be able to get up to 15. Oh, I'm already reversed. Let's do that. So before I move on, there should, if things worked out the way I hope it did, there will be somebody back at that Coliseum. Oh god, I still have the fog ring on. Shit. Why the hell did I still have that on? God damn it. Oh well. So I'm gonna put on armor now. But let's see this, because yeah, that's still medium roll. Somebody else up here? They did not. Okay, so I have to reset the entire area for that to happen. So I believe I'll find... So there should be a key around here somewhere. Now let me open a thing up above. Also, I need to level up. I'm gonna just keep popping into intelligence until I get to 50, and then I'll put into everything else. Also, here, right. So let's actually go back to Ulusil Sanctuary? Yes, Ulusil Sanctuary. Talk to her and see if she has anything new to say.
Thank goodness thou art safe. What is thy wish? Thou need... I am...
Nothing. Okay.
May the flame...
You don't say a thing. Ulusil Township. That'll get me near where that thing is, and hopefully the second to last of the 4 knights, because we've only met 2 so far. I fought Ornstein, which I'm wearing his armor. I fought Artorias just now. I'll be meeting a 3rd one up above, in the, over here. Yep, here she is. Kieran. She's a very cool character, but I am going to have to murder her for her stuff.
You. Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
No.
Yes, of course. I must not be presumptuous. Artorias would not have approved.
So, there are some rumors that she and him were, like, you know, together. They were in a relationship. They were lovers. Nothing confirmed, but it's just, you know, where's Ornstein? You know, he was one of the 4 knights. Ornstein, her, Artorias, and Goff, who's a giant, who's somewhere up above here. They were the 4 knights of Gwyn. You know, they were kind of like, you know, the Knights of the Round Table kind of thing. Those were like, you know, his guys and lady. But he fell to darkness. Ornstein, I guess, went, you know, douchey. She kind of stuck with him, but he was doing his own thing. And Goff is retired, quote unquote, because he was a dragon's hunter. You know, he was an archer dragon hunter. Blind. But because Syl knocked down a dragon from the sky.
What is it? Have you changed?
No.
Then you have no business.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill you.
You humans, always taking what you please. Then I shall do the same.
There we go. Oh, she does toxic and bleed. Well, thankfully she's easy, but if you're not careful, she's kind of basically like the dancer from 3. You know, she has the daggers and all that stuff.
You humans, my dear.
So, get that stuff, plus her armor. Okay, so I don't have to buy that stuff. Her armor's really cool. The Cyclops headpiece is common to all of the Lord's blades, but Kieran was determined to earn this soft porcelain mask as a unique decoration of honor. The mask is lined with ivory locks of hair. And it's actually, well, it's actually heavier than what I have, but it offers some really decent defense. Not so much against this, but curse and poison resisted is very good. So I'm gonna go with Kieran's armor. Okay, that's decent. And her Gold Tracer, curved sword used by the Lord's Blade Kieran, one of Lord Gwyn's 4 knights. Kieran brandishes her sword in a mesmerizing dance, etching the darkness with dire streaks of gold. And it does bleed damage, and it's a very... oh shit, I can't even use this. Its dex is 25. And the other one, Dark Silver Tracer, which also 25, so I can't use it, but it scales high on dex, like A and S. Dark Silver Dagger used by the Lord Blades Kieran of Gwyn's 4 knights. The victim is first distracted by dazzling streaks of Gold Tracer, then stung by the vicious poison of this dagger. So it does... wait. Oh, it does toxic, but it doesn't show, like, the thing on here. But it does poison damage. Okay, well, toxic damage, which is a stronger poison. But I'm gonna stick with this, since I, you know, did a lot to invest in getting this thing. Plus, I can kill ghosts with it, so that's a plus. Is there poison stuff? No, not really. It's actually pretty decent for fire damage, which I will be needing eventually. Okay, that's decent. 30,000 souls. And I can reinforce these things if I need to. Which... yeah, I would need to get 20 Twinkling Titanite and 50,000 souls to do both of these. And upgrading shields doesn't really do that much except increase its stability, which basically means you can, again, take... it's kind of like poise with shields, so you can, like... it depends, like, you know, it determines how high of a hit you can take before you know, are stunned, your shield's knocked aside, kind of thing. So let's just start putting some stuff that I don't need. So of all these souls here, Gwendolyn's, Stony Guardians, I'm gonna keep that gonna just store the Uchi because I'm not using it this run. And they've called club. Does this say anything? Wielded by the wooden scarecrow serfs of the forest sanctuary. The scarecrow serfs would not normally use these four-pronged claws as weapons, but their sharpness makes them very deadly. Do they do any poison? Nope, these are just shitty weapons. Spear, more guardian tail, more dark hand, longbow. I already have the old seal things I need to buy from here, so that's a good thing I refuse to do so. Don't need that. Keep that. Keep that. And that. Okay. Good enough. How much do I need to level up? 60,000. Oh boy. I do like this armor look. You know, it's like meant for a female character. It's like, I like the, you know, weird pointy feet. I mean, if I wanted to, I could actually... What? Why not? It's gonna take me a little bit to get through all this extra crap, plus there's a boss fight that I'll save for the end after I get the final boss of this area, the optional one of this place. So I can fight Manus, I can fight the thing that's afterwards. Might as well. I'll pop those when just to know what, like, when I need to know how much souls I'll need. So I can buy Artorias' armor now. Kill this one up here so he's not spewing bombs at me.
I didn't, I suppose. I'm a...
Yeah, you don't see anything. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, that's right, I can get Gwendolyn's shit. Crown of the Dark Sun Gwendolyn, protector of the forsaken city of Anolondo, this crown of the gods demands faith immeasurable of its wearer, but it is imbued with dark moon power that enhances all magic. The image of the sun manifests Gwendolyn's deep adoration of the sun. So even though he's like, you know, son of Gwyn, which means he should be like, you know, more powered by miracles than anything, his outfits power sorcery, essentially. But here's the real. Oh shit, that's 2, 3. That's 2 times 4. That's 80,000 souls. So if I want, that's 80,000 and 40,000. So that's 120,000 souls. Just to get these 2 armor sets, not to mention the Golem armor, which I'll probably never wear, and Dummel's stuff, which probably doesn't do that much in terms of defense, but it's still cool. That's really strange armor from the ancient land of Xena, birthplace of the curious Deemer Dummel. The many metals are believed to symbolize glory, wisdom, vanquisher, and explorer. Yeah, so it's basically the same thing, it's just what type of thing it's denoting. So it's a cool armor set, but I don't know in terms of defense. This is like, you know, good heavy armor, but weighs a fucking ton. This is all light shit, and this is all medium to heavy. But I don't have enough for all this stuff just yet, so I'll probably just grind off stream and get that before I finish the whole game. Actually, just trying to think. Yeah, I'll probably just do that off stream.
Well, that is a shame then, but no matter. Come back again. Not it. They'll be...
But I just wanted to see, well, how many souls can I get with this? Because 80,000 is the goal. Now I could get Gwendolyn's stuff, actually.
Aye, Shemai. I suppose.
So that's only 40. So might as well. It's still going to take me a lot to just get this thing. So that's again 80,000.
Thank you. That was. I have this funny feel, and we'll make.
Let's see how that looks. I feel this is probably better look on a female character, even though technically this was being worn by a dude. Also, the fuck? There we go. Beatrice is getting this. Yeah, that's what I thought. But it does increase magic, so that's actually very good for me. I'm not pillaging these guys, they have crap. I'm not gonna clutter my inventory box with that stuff. Okay, so, enough faffing about, let's go through the game proper now. Okay, that's better. It looked ridiculous beyond belief, but hey, whatever. Oh, good. Well, I can still kill these things like almost practically with one hit. What do you get? Large Titanite. That's cool. There's actually only one thing I would need my sorceries for. Ow. That's right. Parry these guys when they do that. And they give a decent amount of souls, so that's good. Gotta be careful though, because a lot of edges around here. Ow! Yeah, I forget that thing does physical damage as well as other things. So it just eats through a shield. There is, however, an item that would let me be okay against them. Warrior. Anything around the corner here? Correct, there is stuff around the corner. There's always stuff around corners. There's nothing but corners. And I don't know if it picks up in the stream, but there was screaming off in the distance. I don't know if it's just that's how they act or whatever, but yeah, there is screaming. Ow. Yeah, you gotta kill these guys really quick. These are no joke. So there's a little thing over here. I'll take care of that crystal lizard I just heard chiming later, but let there be light. So this basically needs some kind of light thing. Jesus, that's funny. Hit him. I can. Hooray. So, there's two ways to do this. Light spell, or I just happen to have a helmet that emits light. Why do I need to come here? Because this thing. Silver pendant, which I will equip now because I will need it. Like you wouldn't believe. And if you kind of... Nope. Okay, so silver pendant deflects dark. Silver pendant engraved with the crest of Artorias. One of the ancient treasures of Anolondo, presented to Artorias for facing the abyss. Effectively deflects the dark of the abyss, especially in its magic form. So the thing is, when those dudes who like fling dark spells and shit like that, if you just like time it right, you basically do this, and it hits you, and it hits that, and it deflects. That's it. That's all it does. It's very, very useful, actually. I think I can go... Yep, I can go downstairs. See? Fuck. Just have to time how you pop it. It's almost like a second before they actually launch it. Bloated sorcerer head. That's actually a pretty cool thing. The head of an Ulasil resident whose humanity went wild after being devoured by the Dark of Manus, father of the Abyss. So, now, there's been some speculation about whether or not Manus is the furtive pygmy. You know, the first, wielder of the Dark Soul, the one who grabbed the Dark Soul, the Lord Soul, from the first flame. Because remember, there's four Lord Souls there. There was the three that became the head of the gods. There was Gwyn, Lord of Sunlight. There was the Witch of Izalith, who was basically the godmother of pyromancy and fire sorcery. And then there was Nito, first of the dead. So Nito had the Death Soul. The Witch had the Life Soul. So those two were kind of paired against each other and with each other. And then there was Gwyn, who had the Light Soul. And then, of course, the furtive pygmy had the Dark Soul, which became the, first ancestor, the first actual version of humanity, of humans, specifically. And then he just kept putting the Dark Soul into people and, like, other pygmies and stuff like that, and he could actually split his soul up infinitely. There was no end to it, whereas the other ones could like tear off pieces of their soul, but it would diminish their own soul while giving a little bit of extra power to something else. So, yeah, so anyway, the bloated head is fissured, the cracks lined with innumerable tiny red eyeballs and accented by protruding brain parts. It is lightly enchanted, suggesting that it may have belonged to a sorcerer. So, let's just show that off here. So, this is some Cthulhu nightmare shit. Yeah. This is basically like, you can tell this was influenced by when Miyazaki was making Bloodborne. He's just like really liking these like weird, bizarre, nightmare creature looking things, and ugh, I just hate insect head things. I mean, does it do anything extra for me? So that's light roll versus that, which gives me heavy roll. So this, I believe, is a spell, sorcery, I believe. Dark orb. Yes, it is sorcery. Abyss sorcery discovered by an Ulasil sorcerer on the brink of madness. Fire giant dark orb. In contrast to standard soul sorceries, Abyss sorceries are weighty and inflict physical damage. Perhaps human souls, because of their humanity, produce sorceries with more tangible presence. So in other words, both intelligence and your strength stat, I believe, also gives like how much damage you do. Well, strength or dex, or basically a physical stat plus intelligence, helps increase how much this can affect people. And this is death. So don't try to jump there. There's nothing there. You'll die. I mean, you can try like in PC mode to like try to what am I looking for? Mod the thing so you can actually see what's that. Okay, can you hear me? That's fine. Oh, he was carrying... Oh, I forgot about that. So anybody new to this game, Goff, head carved of arch trees by Goff in his imprisonment. He's not really in prison, he just wanted to be there. And they just locked the door behind him. Goff imparts an emotion to each and every completed carving, which helps him achieve personal enlightenment. When a head is disturbed, it speaks reflecting the emotion conferred to it. This head says, "I'm sorry." Have another look. Isn't that an expression of atonement? So...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And you can just do this an infinite number of times.
I'm sorry.
So it's good if you want to like talk to PC characters or PC players. Can I go back up? Nope, can't go back up. So I will have to go here. Go here. So, can't really tell because of the way the chain bleeds through the thing. This is actually a mimic. See? Lid's kind of opening a bit. See inside. So don't open this for the love of God. Jesus, man. Calm down. It's okay. It's okay. Very good. Ah, it's the other carving. Cool. There we go. Anything else? Nope, just souls and that. Yeah, there he is. There's our guy. Okay, yeah, all he does is just kicks and throws this shit. Ow. Heal. Ow. There we go. He's kind of a bitch, actually. But okay. So, just going back up a little bit because I've gotten most of the things I need in this area, I think. Actually, let's just go just a little bit further. Actually, yeah, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. I just want to do that just because of him doing what he did. Of course, when you go talk to him, he's like, "You got some nerve talking to me." It's like, dude, you invaded me and tried to kill me, so you're the one who has some nerve. Just sticking around after I, beat you. up backwards. Damn it. Yeah, it actually lasts for a little bit. Nope. Okay. Fine. Shit, this is a lot of area to cover. Oh, yeah, that's right, this place. Fuck. Come on. That anymore. I don't think I will. Okay, I fucked it up. I tried to, like, just keep parrying, but... oh well. But it gives me a chance to get to the bonfire and then, oh! Okay, well, forgot to sit at the bonfire there, which actually probably worked in my favor anyway. But I'll sit here just to not have that happen again. Oh, again, magic. There it is, Dark Orb. 12 of them. Nice. Actually, let's, yeah, let's just do that. It's a good, even spread. Just be able to figure out just how the hell this all works. See if it affect him. Yeah, it does, but normal sorcery does better. Ow. Wow, just fucking nuts, why don't you? I don't think so. This part's gonna be tricky eventually once I get around the blocker. Fall down there? Nope. Wow. And poison. Awesome. Well, also buy 30,000 souls. I think my problem is I'm trying to be fancy. I shouldn't. Also, I'm not really exactly wearing armor. Come on, that should have fucking parried. Oh, whatever. Ooh, Titanite shard. Wee. Much better. Waste of sorcery spells, but whatever. I think this is the spot, yep. Go. Okay. Yeah, I heard the crystal lizard thing, but I'm not gonna go after it just yet. Huh. Didn't notice that little texture down there. That's, I guess, physical abyss. Okay, so let's not do what I did before. Oh, come on, you take so long for that wind up. It's not good. It's not good at all. Basically, don't be fancy, just hit them. Will be one. Yep, there he is. There's a lot of enemies in this area. It seems small, but there's quite a bit actually. Actually, I remember how I took care of this. Enough. Damn it. I really don't. Shit. There's more than that. Longbow. Do I still have? I don't have longbow. Gee. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting. Does any of them come after me? No? Damn it. Can't just fall down over. Want that. Stop with the giggling. That's one less I have to worry about. Just being here. Yep. close. Wait, did that other one go away somewhere? Fog, cool. Wish whatever that is just stop giggling like an idiot. Oh, hello, load-in. You're the one giggling and laughing like an idiot. Here. Oh, around the corner. Yep. Is that? Are you a mimic? Yes, you are. Okay. I am glad I checked. I would have been anything. Oh, that was the last mimic from before. Nope. Still mimics. Thankfully, they are slow to act at first. They hit like a truck, so don't think just because they go slow that they're, you know, weak. They will murder you. Not could murder you, they will murder you. Make sure you're not causing me trouble. So just a few other things in this place that I need to get to. I can't remember where they are. Actually, I think I remember where it is. Through here. Here. Yep, there we go. That is not a mimic. Did give me something worthless. There's a hidden door around here somewhere. Somewhere. Come on. It's gotta be here. Guess not. Huh. That's weird. Oh, unless it's gotta be from the other side. That would make sense. That's, well, not completely death, but might as well be death. Oh, there's one more thing I gotta grab. Then I'll be done with this whole place and I can move on. So then there's a shortcut I can get to that will make so I don't have to go through this place anymore. Where's all these side bits here? This is just back where I was before, so don't want that. Oh, it's probably here, but... Okay, yeah, it was probably here. And I go down this way. Yes, here it is. Yes, here we go. Twin humanities, that's good. I'm gonna need that. There we go. And drop. So I'm going to need this, because I probably will get hit at least once. And I believe this will get me close to where the bonfire is. Yes, this is the one. So this only makes me have to kill only a small amount of enemies instead of a lot to get down there. So here's the thing. I don't want to waste it, but I will be like probably farming stuff. So, I do also want to be human because there will be a, something I can summon in to help with the fight, which won't be like the biggest, you know, key to victory, but it will help distract things. Actually, I'm just gonna see how this works. How many try to fall through the hole? No, none of them. Okay, that's good. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to be a little more strategic in how I'm doing this. I'm just looking at the time here of how much I've spent in this. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it for the day because I've pretty much got the majority of the path to the boss figured out. I think there's just one or two more spots, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. So yeah, I'll just pick up next time. Probably, maybe tomorrow, but not for too long. But then once I get done with this, then it'll be a stream about basically the dragon in this place. Oh, shut the fuck up. Then after that, it's just basically Gwyn, which isn't that big of a thing. It's just a path with a few enemies that I'll be able to easily kill. And I'll get a cool armor set from that, and then I'll be done. Then I'm just basically waiting for a strategy guide to come in so I can do Dark Souls 2. That should be cool. So, thanks for watching in my archives, and see you all later.